Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Ostablopadoospadoosans here, and back at it again with another Hearts of Iron 4 video. Recently, a lot of you guys have been asking me, Sorrow, who is the most fun and interesting country to play as in the base game? I mean, Germany, though they started a lot of beef at the time, and Britain had a very unique situation, and the Soviets also did a lot of work, and America even helped out quite a bit, but who really is the most interesting and key player in the entire game? Why, of course, it's the Dutch! That doesn't sound... No, shut up, alright? Would my bald head over here lie to you? Just think about it, alright? The Germans had tanks, the French had forts, the British had boats, but more importantly, the Dutch had wooden shoes. Now, what would you rather have, a tank, a fort, a boat, or a pair of cool old clogs? Because I know what I'm going for. Were the Dutch, historically just, democratic and they just got invaded? Sorry, though that doesn't make them... No, alright? I've got the goddamn strata to make this the best game you've ever played. Oh, fuck off, Belgium. This isn't your goddamn video, this is mine. The Dutch video! Just what I need to make everyone wearing wooden shoes viable. Poverty! Oh, hey, would you look at that? There's some arrows going over our good friend Belgium there. Are those arrows of friendship? Because that doesn't look too friendly there, Mr. Netherlands. Hey, there you go. I just walked into neutral territory. What's that? There's a country. I think you've been smoking too much of that wacky backy, my good friend. Oh, you let them keep their hands and they go ahead and stab you in the back by changing from a puppet to a colony. Well, I'll be back, alright. You see, if we lead by example, the sheep will follow, and boy, they're following pretty damn quickly. Ah, shit, you blink, Belgium's gone, you blink again, and World War II's fucking started. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I haven't polished my wooden shoes at all. Oh, god damn it, my colonial holdings once again are trying to get me murdered because the Japanese are after me, and oh, it's the fucking Nintendo Me guy again. Oh, would you look at that? The Japanese love me so much, they want to love me with lead, which is just an interesting thing because the Soviets also love me a shit ton, but I'm going to decline that for now because that's not the strat. Now that's more like it, the dawn of cowards united between me and France, where we're going to rule together in our incompetence and sadness together forever and ever, and please Germany be nice. Oh, Japan joined the Axis and Hitler, I'm assuming, is very happy. Oh yeah, I forgot about anime. Well, that puts us at war with the Germans, and apparently the Soviet volunteers really think they can make a push despite the fact I've built forts here for a goddamn reason. Oh, good news is that Germany's doing around the Maginot. I feel like that's really going to help them get around my defenses to get around the Maginot. Oh, sneaky little tip here is that I was wondering why Japan didn't invade all of my Dutch East Indies thing, and that's because the Dutch East Indies aren't in the fucking war. The whole reason Japan declared war on me, and they didn't even bother to come and... Oh, France, what are you doing? So, things as the Dutch have been better. I mean, they've really been better. Dutch Marines kind of sounds like something you don't want to look at when you go on Urban Dictionary, but nonetheless, why not? Well, to make this whole thing a bit more complicated, apparently the Soviets declared war on Finland, who joined the Allies, which now means the Soviets are at war with the Allies and not Germany. Things just are going great for my only way of winning this war, the Allies. God damn it, Ireland. Oh, so after a while, if you didn't know, if you build too many forts, the enemy won't actually even bother attacking them, which is great considering I'm stuck here. So just notice that the Transcarpathian People's Republic isn't actually Hungary. I have no idea where they've come from, but you know what? I could use some friends. Oh wait, it kind of looks like you guys could use some friends considering you have 2 units of infantry and they're under-equipped. So things aren't going too well for the Germans. The Allies have actually pulled through, but that's because it's 1943 and they finally caught up to Germany, which means eventually, in a couple more years, I'll probably be able to make a push. God, Hans, can you hear that? It sounds like clopping. It sounds like a horse clopping across the map. Oh my god! It's the Dutch and their wooden shoes! Why the fuck is there just one infantry unit from Brazil over here? I get you're fascist and all, but why? Oh, the end of World War II is coming near, and we've really made quite a bit of progress on the back of everyone else's hard work. We've even managed to integrate our puppets, so maybe Japan can finally come along and try what they were gonna do by starting this whole war and fucking invade them and take them off me. But still, but most importantly, that's a lot of resources to make some wooden shoes with. Well, that's Germany taken care of, and I did snag all the provinces while the Allies did all the hard work, but I think I deserved it. And of course, we just need to wait for the United States to put Japan out of its misery and we get ourselves a peace deal. You know, I never know if you guys actually like player-led peace conferences, but I think it makes the game more entertaining. What do you guys think? A new dawn, a new age, and a new world we live in, with the Dutch and the Transcarpathian Republic and the United Provinces and the French Commune and the Cars United. We've done a pretty good job, and of course the Allies are still at war with the Soviets, and now we get to choose which one we kill first. So I puppeted Germany in Ostprussian over there, and I was going to declare war on the Soviets immediately, but I did realise my entire country's in collapse, and the fact that Germany has a province just in the middle of Poland. So just notice a few things weird. First off, hail Donald Trump, and second off, the United States of America have 6 to 9 troops. Not 100% sure that's accurate in 1944 game. China demands Taiwan. Well, I didn't even realise I owned Taiwan, honestly, but you know what? Come and fucking get it! If one country with wooden shoes invaded another country with one weapon between 5 men, who would win? Let's find out. Well, clearly they haven't played World of Warcraft, because they would know that those wooden shoes give me a +1 armor defense, which is absolutely tanking their +0 offensive. Oh hey, that's a good start to the war. The Soviets lost 1.4 million men. Well, that's an even better start. 5.2 million men to my 50,000 lost. I think it's time we make a little push for it, don't you? Oh, for centuries they've laughed at the wooden shoes, but now look beneath our feet and see the 5.2 million dead Soviets underneath us, and we realise we've murdered quite a lot of people in the name of communism against other communists. Almost forgot to get our trans friends down here in the Transcarpathian Republic to get ourselves a bit of fun in the Oh, they've got no troops. Oh, that's probably a bad fucking idea. Well, you know, the Soviets are fucking up somehow, and they've lost another 1 million men in the span of my offensive, and I've lost 50,000, but more importantly, you know, they fucked up when Denmark's invading them. Oh, I mean, I've got nukes, but that wasn't even me. I don't know who the fuck just nuked Moscow. But I do know who just nuked over there, and you know what? We'll drop one on Leningrad. I'm pretty sure someone's already nuked it. I didn't even nuke that one. Well, I nuked it now. Yeah, not that many people in the Netherlands. I think we're going to have to go to scraping the barrel, and that only gave us another 500,000. Ooh, well, that's a tasty little encirclement indeed. Oh, well, we did it. After all those fucking nukes, the Soviet Union's capitulated to Denmark and the United... this just keeps fucking happening to me all the fucking time. But thanks to player-led peace conferences, I can lead out a fair and responsible peace deal. Why yes, I think that is indeed quite the share of the loot that I deserve after doing all of that warfare. I think I've been well and truly compensated for my time and effort. Well, that is a very interesting development. And that's an even more interesting series of events. Is this modern day America? Because there's a civil war and they're declaring war at China at the same time. Whoa, what? Those Dutch tanks in Texas, how did they get there? Who knows? May have got declared war on by the Allies while I was AFK by the looks, and I don't even know who declared war on me, but fuck it. Deck the halls with bells of holly, tra la 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 la. Fighting the AI in 1947 really is a fun time! Some people think their Christmases are bad, but then again, let's think about the poor 31 divisions of British infantry that got encircled by Dutch divisions in Wales. Well, that was a freebie. Oh, invading Afghanistan so hard. Well, look at me. I'm invading Afghanistan up a mountain with a fucking tank. Piece of fucking piss. And there we go, guys. We've gone ahead and we've conquered most of the important parts of the world. We've done a really good fucking job. Wait a second, I'm at war? Who the fuck am I at war with? What? Oh, God, 1 second. Ah, so what a fun game this has been. I hope you all enjoyed the video and you learned exactly why the Dutch are the most important player in the entire game. Of course, I think Cows United did a good job. I think the Dutch and their wooden shoes need way more respect, just like the Belgian lives need mattering. The Dutch clogs need buffing, alright? So I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and a subscribe button. And... oh, this is a fucking dumb video.